Honors Diploma. It's been enrolled at the Academy for 4 years. It's received the Presidential Academic Excellence Award for 2 years, Outstanding Student in grades 9, 10, 11, and 12, the Deemer Award for 2 years, the Nonaman Award, the Cassidy Schwartz Service Award, the Fisher Achievement Award. He's received the Maston Scholarship, the National Honor Society induction. He's received the Trustee Bowl and the Bowder Cup. He will be attending Washington and Lee University in Virginia with a $45,000 per year scholarship with a double major in political science and economics. Please welcome to the podium our valedictorian, David Thomas.
I have to apologize, Miss Mundy. I cleaned out your tissue box before, so you're gonna have to replace that. I'll let you start out with a quote. It goes, "I shall be telling this with a sigh. Some were ages and ages hence. 2 roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference." That's by American poet Robert Frost. Undeniably, Robert Frost's poem, "The Road Not Taken," has been my favorite all throughout high school, starting in my 8th grade year, which in itself is somewhat symbolic, as that's when I decided to start going to Grand River Academy. And I suppose that it has taken me up to this point, standing in front of all of you, my friends, classmates, family, and teachers, to truly begin to realize why I felt a connection to the meaning of a road not taken. All of us sitting here today in blue gowns, or blue blazers, soon to be gowns, we have been living a high school experience that is truly unusual. We have all taken a different path, one that has led to many sacrifices, changes in environment and friends, and the occasional experience that only an all-male boarding school can offer. Things like the Thursday night Mentalist that we watched every night at North Hall with Mrs. Hart. As proof that these sacrifices and experiences have been well worth it, in a few minutes, every one of us, including many of you who have told me that you never thought you would receive one, we'll take a walk up to the stage, grab a diploma, shake Dr. Nikito's hand, and officially graduate from high school. For some of us, such as Dong Jin, Aaron, and Brian, this high school experience at GRA has been a 4-year journey. For others, like Jeremy and Justin, you have been a part of GRA for only 1 year. Nonetheless, a school year that none of us will soon forget. This ceremony is actually my 18th here at Grand River Academy. And it has been a long 18 years, but it has taken me up to this point to become ready to leave this campus. To leave my family of friends, students, teachers, and staff. Growing up here has had an indescribable impact on my life. It's been a positive impact. In these 18 years, I've collected many memories, friends, and life lessons which will constantly serve as guideposts as I begin my journey to Virginia. You know, my earliest memories of GRA are of math students in my dining room, which is now Mr. Trombley's house. They would be getting calculus help from my dad. And some other memories are of lunches and dinners in Armington Hall, where my family and 100 other loud students would be talking and eating. But I grew up as the campus grew, with the construction of Warren Hall, Skaggs, the Budfield Student Center, the maintenance building, Dillon baseball field, soccer field, the lecture center, and now the class of 2011 soccer/lacrosse field building. During the time that I was shaped into the person I am today, over 700 boys were challenged to become men on this campus. They have taken the same unbeaten path as all of us, and now they are scattered throughout the country and globe, putting to use their unique experiences. Some have become doctors, lawyers, teachers. They're proudly serving in our military. I even met one alum from 2001 who lives in Israel and sells Facebook ads online. So we really have a wide variety. And after today, after the ceremony, after we all eat lunch, pack all of our things, and after all of you drive away from quaint little Austinburg, Ohio, every one of us will have the opportunity to lead the life for which we spent the last 4 years preparing. But there is no doubt there are some things no one can plan for. Our generation will undoubtedly face a troubled America currently. And indeed, we're going to be facing a troubled world. A world that is vastly different from the one that we have grown up knowing. Times are tough now, jobs are scarce, money's tight, and competition for all aspects of society is high. And I really say that as an optimist. But here's where optimism comes in. America, we're the nation which sacrificed everything through the Great Depression and World War II. We risked our lives to become independent, and we greatly endured the Civil War. Our country has faced adversities, but we've all grown stronger through them. We've become the world's foremost superpower. We're a beacon in the dark for countless nations and populations of free democracies. America has been the world's example in times of hardship and war, and now can't be any different. As a class, members of our generation, as future workers, voters, and leaders, we must strive to remain strong in times of difficulty, resilient in moments of hardship, and committed in eras of change. Such American determination was recently seen in the aftermath of 9/11. For many of us, we were third graders when America was attacked on that day. But more importantly, we were third graders when America became united. We were united in a common cause of patriotism and resilience against the forces of terror. This past May 1st, a group of us, Jeremy Goldstein, Gus, Zach Post, and many others, were in North Hall listening to the President announce the death of Osama bin Laden. As he was speaking, I looked around at all my friends in the room, and I thought that America really needs to remember that unity that we experienced right after 9/11, and not the tragedy. We need to remember the faces of the first responders, and not that of bin Laden. So now we must unite once again for our children's future, because America is too precious, our ideals too unique, and our people too exceptional to do otherwise. That distance between Robert Frost's Road Not Taken and American patriotism and unity of times of difficulty is not so great a separation. The path taken in change and eras of struggle can be one that leads to fear and often despair. But I'm standing here today, and so soon will all of you, to say that we don't have to follow the mistakes of those who came before us, but we can instead take the road that few in history have graced, the champions of stories, the silent heroes of society. After today, we will all travel on a different path. We will face different choices, and be tasked with different responsibilities unmatched in our current life. But we must remember that all of our actions reflect on something greater than ourselves. They reflect on our family, our community, and perhaps most importantly, our future loved ones. So whether God places you on a movie set in Jordan, a game designer's office mat, leadership positions in government, or plotting to take down that government, Jay, the words of Emma Brombeck will shed truth and motivation for whatever God plans for you to do. And she said that when I stand before God at the end of my life, I would hope that I wouldn't have one single bit of talent left. And I could say to him, I used everything you gave me. It has truly been an honor to spend my high school years with some of you, classmates and friends, and my last 18 years with the rest of my GRA family. For whatever reason God has brought us all together today, I am certain that He has a purpose, and that we have a will. We have the will to travel the road laid out for us to follow, whichever one it may be. So may God bless all of you in all your future endeavors. I wish the best of luck to the class. Thank you, and have a very blessed weekend.